Welcome to the Bhavika Show, where every conversation leads to something new. So let's jump in. Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of the Bhavika Show. We've had a great success on the first episode. Thank you for all the love. In today's episode, we're going to talk about what's next big thing in customer success and looking at everything around us. I think the next big thing in customer success would be a role for an AI customer success manager. In today's episode, we're going to talk about more around um, why should this role come up, or why is this role coming up. Secondly, what can you do as a CSM to step up and be in this role. Thirdly, what could be the roles and responsibilities of specifically this kind of a designation in a corporate world, right? So we're going to talk about a lot, and I hope you like the episode. So let's deep dive, right? um, I want to start with a simple question. How many of you have used an AI tool in the last 24 hours? Right? Probably like ChatGPT or Notion, Grammarly, something else, correct? AI isn't something that's coming, it's already here. And the way it's reshaping customer success, it is just the beginning, trust me, right? Today, of course, we're going to talk about what's next in CS, and that's the AI Customer Success Manager. This role is brewing up. We have started seeing this role coming up in the market. So let's start building ourselves towards this role, right? So, over the past few years, we have seen customer success evolve, right? From onboarding and retention to strategic partnership to revenue generation. There's a lot that we have seen in the last few years. But now we are entering a new era, right? CS is standing right at the intersection of AI, customer success, and business outcomes, right? So, specifically, this role, AI CSM, will come into the intersection of these three junctions, which are AI, CS, and business outcomes, right? And that's why this role is called, or will be called, the AI Customer Success Manager. It isn't just a fancier title, it's a next logical step for where our function is headed, right? Now, why AI CSMs are needed, right? You can have that kind of a question that, hey Bhavika, why do we think that this role is coming up or will come up with more aggressiveness in the future? Here is why. Every new SaaS product today is building AI capabilities. Of course, we all know that SaaS is built on tech, right? And with AI coming to the picture, every product wants to infuse AI capabilities into the product, right? Predictive insights, automation, intelligent workflows, personalization. There is a lot that's going on with these products. Now, as these AI powered products grow, customers will need someone who can guide them, educate them, translate the impact of AI into real business value. That's where AI CSMs come in. They don't just explain how the product works, like the natural or the humanly way of course, customer success management. They explain what it means for the customer's bottom line. They help customers see ROI from AI, because AI is gonna be a very huge part for a lot of businesses out there, and is already a huge part for a lot of businesses out there, right? So that's why AI CSMs will definitely be needed in the future. And looking at the current trends, looking at what's happening around us, I feel this role will gain heat in the future. Now, what's the new CS language? ROI from AI doesn't always speak the same language as regular success metrics, right? If you are a CSM for a normal product which is not using AI, as of now, the success metrics for that product will be very different from a product that is using AI capabilities. So we're not just talking about adoption anymore. We are actually talking about model accuracy, improvements, time saved via automation, reduced volume, right? Increased decision speed, cost efficiency achieved because of AI. There are a lot of such decisions which will get impacted because of AI, and that's why the metrics will also shape for all the businesses out there. Now, AI CSMs will play a key role in translating these technical gains into business outcomes, right? They'll need to work closely with data and AI teams to define and measure success metrics that actually make sense to the customers. It is also very important that the AI CSM starts collaborating with AI teams, right? A normal human led customer success manager who is not working with a product which is infused with AI capabilities, for them, the teams that they collaborate with are probably sales, right? Product, right? Customer support, right? Engineering, right? But when it comes to an AI success manager, there is something very interesting. In AI success manager role, you will be working much more closely with AI and data science teams. These days, with businesses getting exposed to AI, there are teams that are set up around AI. There are people who are brainstorming with the product. There are people who are brainstorming with AI. What more can be done? What more can actually be do in the product so that it serves customers in a better manner? And that's why you'll have to work closely with such teams, because at the end of the day, you are acting as a link between the product and the customer, right? So you need to know what are these teams brainstorming, what are they deciding, how are they going towards the future, what are they trying to bring into the product, so that you know the product well yourself, and then only you can actually translate the entire product value to the customer, right? Now, customer feedback loop has also changed with AI success manager role coming into the picture, right? Customers will start asking you questions around how is the model performing? What sort of a model are you using in this product? What data do we need to retrain in this? How can we make this output more relevant for this customer segment, right? All of these questions will start coming up when you will be interacting with your customers, and all of the answers to all of these questions would actually head back to your knowledge around AI and your collaboration with these different teams. Hence, the collaboration is very critical for an AI customer success manager, because AI is anyways so new. People are still figuring out so many things. There are so many things going around us. So we need to make sure that we start getting in touch with the right people, we start getting in touch with the right teams, so that we know where is AI taking us and how do we change ourselves or probably upskill ourselves to keep that pace with AI, right? Now, the AI success manager becomes the bridge between customer insights and technical teams. And that's a very critical takeaway from this podcast's episode today for you all, right? You need to know that how are these technical teams working and what are your customers sharing with respect to their insights, feedback, or their conversations with you all. Make sure you are a great link between these two paths in the business, because if you do not provide the feedback to these teams will not be able to understand what is the customer actually wanting, and these teams should also be like equally I would say training you all, so that you know that how do you actually go ahead and talk to the customer around these aspects of the product, right? They'll need to understand enough about AI to have meaningful conversations, but still keep the focus on the customer outcome, because at the end of the day, even this is a customer success role, right? We have to make our customers successful That's our end goal. Yes, there could be some changes with respect to sharing AI success metrics or solving customer questions around AI and models, and of course, a lot of those things. But then the focus is, what is the customer chasing with this product having AI capabilities now? Because the customer outcomes have also changed. Let's come to the next part of this podcast today, and that is the roles and responsibilities of the AI customer success manager. Right now, I've created a small workflow or a diagram to show what an AI CSM does. I will attach it in the comments or probably put it out there in the video. But then there are 9 things which I feel the AI CSM will definitely do, right? So, number one would be AI plugin to the existing workflows, right? Where can we embed AI into onboarding processes or probably adoption or probably advocacy or something else? Second, defining AI success metrics, establishing clear measurable goals so that your customers know what are they chasing and you know what are you actually doing with respect to that specific account. Third, performance monitoring and optimization. You need to continuously improve AI performance. You need to be in touch with different teams. You need to be in touch with your customers so that uh, you all can collectively improve AI. Training and enablement is next, wherein you need to provide resources for effective AI use. That's where you're going to be in touch with your customer. You're going to be in touch with a lot of internal teams to make sure you have the right documentation, videos, or articles, or whatever it is, right? Number five, relationship management. You need to build strong relationships with your customers. Of course, with AI come into the picture, anyways, there are a lot of people who are going towards things which are automated and then like just done in seconds, but then you need to have that human touch when you are talking with your customers. Number six, value demonstration. You need to showcase AI's impact on business and on customers, right? So you need to talk to your customers regularly around what more can they do, how have they been doing this. Similarly, you need to be in touch with the business to make them understand how are customers leveraging the new product, right? Or what more can be done in the product, correct? Hence, value demonstration is a very critical role or a responsibility for this designation. Number seven, feedback collection and product improvement. You need to continuously gather feedback for product and AI workflow enhancement. You need to get in touch with the customers, with the teams, make sure that that feedback is rolling and is not just stagnant at a point. Number eight, proactive problem solving. You need to anticipate and address potential issues while using AI. AI is new. There are a lot of things we all are learning right now, and hence, the person who comes into this kind of a designation should be very much flexible. There could be a lot of new things that can come tomorrow, and you need to be really open to learning a lot of those things. And number nine, and the last one, which is staying up to date. There are a lot of things when it comes to AI specifically. You need to be a learner. There are a lot of trends around AI, a lot of products, a lot of companies, people doing so many great things with AI. You need to make sure that at least you know what's happening in your world out there, because if you don't know those things, you can never get those improvement areas or probably the future planning for your own product or for your own customer in your process, right? So staying up to date is very crucial when it comes to AI, and make sure that you know what's going on around you. So these were the responsibilities of an AI CSM. uh, of course, the responsibilities can change depending upon the kind of setup that you are in, depending upon the kind of companies that you are at. But then uh, that's how, like, that's like an overview kind of a thing wherein these roles or these responsibilities should ideally revolve around. Right now, let's get to the next section in the podcast today, and that is who is suitable for this role, right? So if you want to decide that for yourself, how do you do that, right? So I'll say three kinds of people can actually be good AI success managers? First, people who understand AI, not necessarily deep tech experts, but those who get how AI works, what it can do and what it can't do, and how it impacts business. At least the knowledge around AI, at least playing around AI with different tools. So you don't have to be an expert out there that, hey, I'm an expert in AI. No, nobody's an expert. That's perfectly fine. But at least you know how it works. You at least have an overview idea around the technology, and you can make your customers understand around these things, right? Number two, people who experiment with AI tools, those who are hands-on exploring probably ChatGPT, Notion, Claude, Zapier, or of course some of the other tools out there. I think they will be better AI success managers. If you are the kind who's curious, likes testing new tools, this is for you. Like, this role is actually for you, right? Number three, people who are constant learners. AI is changing fast, right? What you know today might be outdated in 3 months, right? The best AI success managers will be lifelong learners, adapting, experimenting, evolving, right? So you need to have that will to learn more around AI. You need to have that kind of a curiosity to understand what's going on in the world out there. How can I do upskilling to better learn these scenarios around me? Because if you know AI, you can actually be an amazing AI success manager, because a lot of things become easier for you when you're actually talking to your customers around those terms or ideas, right? Uh, Now, here's the most exciting part. This shift won't replace CSMs in any capacity, right? It'll redefine them. We are moving towards a world where CSMs aren't just relationship managers, they are AI driven value creators. The AI CSM will use data, automation, and intelligence to work smarter while still keeping empathy, connection, and of course, customer trust at the heart of everything. So, what's next in CS? It's this: AI won't replace CSMs, but CSMs who use AI, they'll replace the ones who don't, right? So, the AI CSM isn't the future, it's already here. The only question left is, are you ready to evolve into one, right? And of course, in that journey, please let us know if you need any help, if you need any support, if you need any guidance. Always there to help anyone out there. Feel free to ping me on LinkedIn, and happy to chat more around these ideas and see if I could help you in any way. I hope you liked today's episode. So feel free to share this episode with the ones who would want to get into this role, or who could be a great fit for this role, right? I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Signing off, Bhavika from The Bhavika Show. Take care. Bye.